Welcome, Airgun Geeks. I have another amazing interview today. I've been here at the Karma booth now for a little while. I've done an interview with the Donny Do, and now I've got the guy who set the airgun world on fire with this gun right here to actually take us through it and talk about, number one, this gun, and number two, what it takes to win 3 really impressive competitions in 2023.
Awesome.
And I was there when your old man almost took one of those victories away from me.
Pyramid Air Cup.
Yep.
Yep.
So, Thayne, thank you for joining me and giving me some of your valuable time at EWA 2024. Tell us a little bit about your experience in 2023.
Awesome. So, yeah, like Bill said, pretty cool, pretty awesome gun, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
well, none of us have been able to see it or shoot it. You've hogged them all.
no, there were 10 of them. There were 10 guns. So a few people have experienced it, but we didn't get this gun until about 2 weeks prior to RMAC.
Oh, wow.
And so we sat down and we shot it, 100 yards, tested it out, and we were just blown away by the accuracy. And we called up Donny and we said, Donny, we want to shoot it. This thing's amazing. And so we shot it at RMAC. As you saw, me and my dad, we qualified first and second, him first, me second. And then when we went to the finale, it reversed. And I took first, he took second. So an amazing gun, super performer. Just, I've never shot a gun as consistently accurate as this gun is. But we did that. Then we said, okay, that's cool. We won one. And everybody's eyes got open, right? Went to Pyramid Air Cup. That's the one you were talking about.
Yeah.
Went and shot there.
That's where it got a little dicey.
Yeah. Yep. Got a little dicey. I ended up winning that one. And then I remember having a conversation with Donny at Pyramid Air Cup, and we said, that's 2 for 2. We've got to do EBR. So we went down to Arizona. We hit
Not too much pressure.
Yeah.
I need a trifecta thing. Get to work.
Yeah, and I remember being down there, and we're like, all right, we're just focusing on Benchrest. We're going to shoot Benchrest. And some of the AOA guys were saying, "What? Okay, I don't want you to win, but wouldn't it be cool if you got 3 for 3?" And I was like, well, yeah, it would be awesome.
Yeah, it would.
And as luck would have it, you know, and practice and skill and all the other things that combine to make that happen.
Sure.
We got 3 for 3, and we took the Extreme Benchrest title and won that third competition. So this rifle right here is basically 2023. All the stuff that we learned, the things that we found out and said, change, make this rifle better. It wasn't simple. We had to do a lot of things, and this gun is all the corrective answers to what we wanted in 2023. So it's even a better gun to shoot in 2024.
So let me ask you the really uncomfortable question here. Going into 2024,
Yeah.
you're obviously going to be at some high-profile events.
Targets on my back. Everybody's coming.
My question to you is, does Thayne pick up the gun that he got dialed in 2023, or is he going to bring one of this generation of the actual production units? What's your choice there?
Yeah, well, I'm hoping to shoot the newest version. That's what I want to shoot, right? We're supposed to be getting a shipment of these guns the end of this month. So get that first shipment and start shooting them.
So that's terrible odds for the rest of us airgunners if Thayne's going to have that much time to get his gun dialed. I mean, when you only had 2 weeks, we had a chance.
Uh-huh.
If you got months, man, we're in trouble. We got our homework.
Well, I mean, it's anyone's game when it comes down to it.
Yeah.
But as we've seen, like, there's a lot of things that have to come into play for somebody to win, right?
Sure.
The gun's got to be accurate. You've got to be able to judge the wind right. There's luck involved. There's practice. There's skill.
You got to hope your
there's a
dad
lot.
has a bad day.
Hope my dad has a bad day. Yep. Well, and the thing about it is that there's a lot of things we do for preparation, right? We don't just show up and then shoot the gun.
Yeah,
Like, we go out, we practice,
sure.
and we do everything we can with sorting the pellets to get the best quality ammunition as possible. And then we go to these competitions and we shoot how we practice. It's how we've trained over and over and over again.
Yeah.
you know, and we're using the best of all the equipment. We've got this gun, we've got our universal monopod, if you guys have seen that before.
Yeah.
That adds 10 points to your score easy. Like, just having that rear monopod system is a game changer. So there's a lot of things that we use and utilize in these competitions to make us just that much better.
Well, you know, in any competitive arena like Formula One, right?
Uh-huh.
The amount of money it takes to separate yourself in the field from those guys who are already spending billions of dollars, right?
Sure.
To field a car. That spend to get that little bit better becomes exponentially greater. The differential between the dollar versus the change. And, you know, I honestly believe that this is going to make a lot of people more competitive in the Benchrest world.
We're actually really excited to get this into everyone's hands.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, we want everybody shooting one of these,
Yeah.
and seeing the difference. And but yeah, I mean, I think the level of competition, the bar is going to come up.
Yeah.
Once everybody has this in their hands, like, to go and compete against everybody on that same level.
And
cool.
it's also an opportunity for Thayne to come to that competition and say, hey, it wasn't the gun all, you know, part of that was my performance too. So it absolutely gives you that little edge that you can say, yeah, it wasn't all the gun, guys.
Sure.
It's also being a great shooter and putting in the time,
Well, and
which you obviously did.
yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, we put in a lot of practice, and one thing I can tell you, one of my favorite things about this gun is the barrel, right? Like, I know a lot of air gunners out there for years and years. If they go to a different gun, they pull their barrel, they found that perfectly performing barrel, and they take it with them and they stick it in another gun. They don't trust any other gun without their barrel.
Right.
I was totally comfortable shooting my gun, or I could toss it, you know, in the corner and pick up Donnie's gun and shoot it, or toss it in the corner, pick up my dad's, or toss it in the corner, pick up somebody else's guns. The quality and consistency of every single barrel is so on point. I felt comfortable using any one of those prototypes that they sent us to go and shoot what I did.
Wow.
And the reason I say that is I haven't shot the highest scores. My dad and Donnie both shot much higher scores. Like, I shot a 239 in RMAC. Donnie, I know, shot at 245. I think my dad shot a 244, 245. I mean, that's incredible. Missing 5 from 100. So the gun is capable.
Yeah.
Right. But that's really what's cool about this, is we're confident that anybody getting the gun, they're going to have an amazing experience.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to get myself a red Panda. We're going to have to see how that plays out here and wait for these to go on sale. But Thayne, I want to thank you on behalf of the Airgun Geeks for taking a minute to tell us about your experience and to share this gun with us.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.